Good morning. I'm Vanessa from Van's Van and Travels, and I'm still in Quartzsite. This is my fourth day here, I think, and I've already moved campsites 3 times. I finally found me a tree though, and that's kind of hard to do sometime down here. But I did find a tree so I can't have my van in the shade because of my solar, but it's nice to have a shade to put your chair in. I've been in just straight sunshine for I think 3 weeks now, so I need a little break. Um, I'm trying a new project out today. I'll show it to you when I'm done, good or bad. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I wanted to get an awning to go on the side of my van to set up camp, but I move around too much. If I take a notion I want to go to Walmart or McDonald's, or where I don't really go to McDonald's, but I might want to sometime. But I want to be ready to pretty much jump up and go. And even though I don't have that much stuff to tie down in here, it still takes a while. You can't just start the van and take off. So I bought me a tarp. I think it's 10 by 16, I believe. And I got some little short bungee cords. They're like about this long, and some tent stakes. So I'm going to hook the bungee cords up to my ladder racks if I can. And one lady told me yesterday you can use shower curtain rings. It's amazing what people come up with, but hey, as long as it works, who cares? We're mostly all old people out here just trying to enjoy life and visit one another and rest when we need to, and try to make it by the campfire every night. She's a young girl. Her and her son Nick, they're younger than all of us, so she keeps everybody pretty much in line. If she's watching this, she's going to tease me about this. Today's election day, and I'm ashamed that I did not know it was. I don't know how I missed it because I don't watch. I did for the last year and a half. I really don't watch news, and I don't keep up with everything, and I just totally forgot it. And I think this is the first time since I was 18 years old that I haven't voted, but I'm sending my son in my place, and whoever you vote for, go vote for him today. I didn't mean to say all that, but I did. So I'm going to let you see my project when I get done with it. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'll make it work. And however it is, I know I'm going to be able to get under that tarp and get in a shade. And I can already feel the difference just with the front of my van is in a shade, and then it'll go off to the right of me away from the van, and it should be feeling a lot nicer in here. Okay, having said all that, I will catch you later. Okay, I'm in Quartzsite. I told you that, I think, at the beginning of the video. I just thought I'd show you around part of the campsite of some of the people that are here now. We're off of Plamosa Road, and that's off Highway 95, and you go north on 95 and then you take a right on Plamosa Road, and down this way is where most people camp. Some for the winter, well, usually you have to camp for 2 weeks because they have a camp host here. You have to get a permit, and you have to abide by the rules. And out this way is some of my neighbors. There's Nick over there getting in the van with Joe. They have some jobs lined up. They have a lot of work lined up, actually. Joe's the one that installed my solar, and Nick helped him. He's his apprentice, and they do an excellent job. If you need any solar or anything done to your rigs, let me know. If you don't know Joe, and I'll put you in touch with him. He charges very fair prices, and he does an excellent job. Here's the entrance up here on my right. And all of these places will just be packed out. A lot of people had to leave today to go shopping or whatever. Straight ahead there is our fire pit where we all gather around every night. That's always a lot of fun. It's amazing how small this world is and the things you have in common. And people have been to the same places you're from and places you've enjoyed together. Letty should be here by tomorrow night. She'll probably be camping over there beside me. And there's Julie's little shower dressing room tent. She lives out of her car. I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her in a couple of days. She's probably been in and out and I just didn't see her. The weather's beautiful out here today. And I'm just having a lot of fun talking to everybody. But I think I better go have breakfast. I think it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. I'll show you this. This is the free table. People come here and bring stuff that they don't need, and you can just get it and take it home with you. And if you've got something you want to get rid of, you just lay it out here. Somebody can use it. Actually, Julie's little tent, her shower tent, was found at a free table. And I was looking for a compass everywhere. And there was one out here this morning, so now I have a compass. And then I had some canned chicken I just didn't care for, so I gave it away. So you just pay it forward. It always comes around. And I got my little setup finished. It's kind of weird, but I'm kind of weird too. I just needed something to have a little shade during the day. If it's just enough to knock the sun out of my eyes, it'll work. Because the air's so dry, it's cool if you just have a shade. I've got a little bit of one. I just tied it up there with some elastic tie downs and got some cheap stakes, and then I had to put some rocks on there because they wouldn't hold it down because the ground's too powdery. And when I get to the next campsite, I'm going to have to put it long ways and put some paracord in the grommets on the side and tie it down, because with this wind it won't stay there. I've got my little Lucy light out here, my solar light. This is one of the best things I ever bought besides my chair. I leave it in the sun all day, and I have light all night if I want it. It usually lasts about 7 hours. I'll show you in a few days how full it's going to be. Well, I'm going to be in Parker, but I may come back here for a few days afterwards. I don't know yet. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little video today. There wasn't a whole lot to show. Everybody's kind of busy today and going grocery shopping and restocking and getting ready for the van build. And I was working. It didn't take me really 15 minutes to put up my little tarp. When you go the easy route, it doesn't take very long. And I don't really care what it looks like as long as I'm comfortable and I can get the sun knocked off of me. And that's what I did. And when everybody gets here, I'm planning on doing some tours of people's vans, and there's all kind of rigs out here. I saw one yesterday coming back from Parker that had a camper top, like a tent top on the van. Yeah, camper van is what you call them. And there was this big, huge wooden cross out there. And I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm going to stop by there and see what he's all about and see if maybe I can interview him. But there's a few really interesting rigs out here that I would just love and did consider. And one guy, if he'll let me, I don't even want to say his name because I haven't asked him, but he just has the perfect setup as far as I can see. I mean, everything's so handy. And I was looking at his awning. He has a little hiker, I think hiker trailer is the name of it. It's not very big, but it's amazing how much space and storage he has in it. And then his awning goes all the way from the back to the side. Well, I'll show you how it's set up. I know he'll let me make pictures, but I haven't asked him for a video yet. But if he'll let me, I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. So have a good day, the rest of your day. We're about 3 hours earlier out here than you are everywhere else, 2 or 3 hours. I get confused with this time changing. We don't change here in Arizona, so I didn't have to adjust to it out here, but somebody's got to tell my sister it's earlier out here than it is there. Actually, it works out pretty good for me and her, so because she's up late at night and it's earlier for me, so we can talk. Alrighty, have a good night, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.